Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another day of lambing. Here she is, ready to lamb some sheep. I was just about to go out the gate, but I forgot. The back of this yoke is absolutely full with various things. Axles of trailers and ivy bushes and whatever else. Right, I'll get the bush out in here. That'll be a start. Sheep love ivy, so if you find a bit of ivy somewhere, you usually bring it home. Our sheep don't eat nuts either, so while they're in the shade, it's kind of hard to keep them fed. Like, we'll give them silage. Maybe odd ones like bought ones and that will eat nuts, but if a sheep doesn't eat nuts all year, it's hard to get her to eat some in the shed. So like a bit of silage, maybe a bit of ivy. Trying not to have her in for too long, maybe a couple of days, and get her out again onto the grass. So checking things out. New lambs, new life. Not sure about that one. Oh, that one's a couple of days old. This fella's fresh. Horned ram lamb. How's he? I'd say you're not too bad. Nice morning for you to be born on, yeah? You alright, mate? What's your mouth like? Ah, pretty good. Quite a good sized lamb, actually, for a horned lamb. On ahead. Right, so we're at the next spot. We'll see how these sheep are lambing, but there's a couple of problems with a couple of sheep that I want to address, and I've got an injection and I've got blue spray with me. We'll probably see them, and if we can just get them siphoned away from the rest of the sheep handy, we'll try and catch them. 2 sheep I have in mind. Right, we'll really have to keep the dog tight to me now, just to try not to upset these sheep, but it's not in Casey's nature. He keeps wandering off. Casey, get in behind. Get in behind. See if you can see these sheep. There's one that's quite lame, very lame. She shouldn't be hard caught. Very sore foot. Hasn't lambed yet either. Get in behind, Casey. She hasn't lambed yet either, but she's just quite sore. So I just figure just give her an injection of antibiotics and just might help get her right. And one injection shouldn't do any harm in terms of the lambs. Funny, these are the 2 sheep we want. So 1 minute. Oh. Lie down, lie down, lie down. Good girl. Great save, Casey. I didn't tell her to do that at all. She just did it out of pure instinct. Lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. Okay, so Casey, get in behind now. Get in behind. So we only have 1 pair here, which is grand. The rest of them are in lamb. If we take them nice and easy, we might actually there's a wee pin up here. Might actually put them into the pin. I need to get down there. That'd be a good start. Rather than doing this merry-go-round of they run one side, we run one side. 1 pair here. At least we know her. Lie down, Casey. Lie down. Casey, come here. Casey, come. Casey. They're fairly running. There's no bother on them. Casey, come here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Wait. Lovely job. Job going well. Casey, come on. Walk on. Walk on, come on, walk on. I think I imagined there'd be a better pin than there actually is, because there's you need supplementary gates for this pin. Really, it's just a bit of wire. Okay, not ideal, but we'll make it work. Lie down, lie down. Right. I know. Right, so I don't know if you can see, but the first one is this ewe here. Has an absolutely terrible looking infection, or she's just sore as hell. From far off I was wondering, was it orf? Just doesn't really look like orf to me now. It's some kind of an infection in it. I don't know if it's something that, some kind of plant that she ate, or what's it. I haven't seen it before in it. I'll just try and get this sort of footage so I can send it to my vet, or send a screenshot to the vet. At least what I have here anyway is I can inject her and with antibiotics, and also I can hit her with Adamycin spray as well. I have blue spray, and maybe just spray the hell out of it, you know. It might kind of start to heal it. Easy girl, easy, easy. Oh. want to knock her over because that's abuse on her, you know, on her womb, on her stomach. So and I have blue spray with me as well, so I can hit her with that. This will hurt a bit, girl, but good for you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Terrible. Right. Now she'll not be liking that spray. It won't be nice. It'll sting. But she's not liking that infection either. Like, I've watched her the last couple of days here. She's always licking, always at herself, you know. It's not nice. Whatever the hell, I haven't actually seen that before. Like, it doesn't look to be ORF. Some kind of a dirty infection. But anyway, that's her treated for the moment without abusing her too much, I think. I hope. There's one more lame yo, so I need to fill up the injection again. So I filled up the needle again and the sheep ran out, but Casey has them held here, the bunch. Tell you, dogs are invaluable. We really take them for granted. Shh, here, shh. Now they're running away. But she'll adjust again and hold on to them. There's one lame yo here. One yo has lambed out of this bunch. She's still with her lambs. That's good. Shh, shh, shh. If I could catch this sheep, I'd let the rest go, because it looks to be a lot of twins in that bunch there now. I don't want to be abusing them. Nice and handy. Casey, easy. Easy. Come by. Lie down now. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down, lie down, lie down. Lie down, lie down. Lie down, lie down, Casey, lie down. Lie down. I might very gently turn her up. Easy, girl, easy. Oh, she's strong. Plenty of power in her. A little bit of foot rot. You could do it a pairing too, but I don't have pairs with me. It's not really much good in a wet field because she's going to lose that again. Injection. Maybe a little spray just in the back of the head. Casey, come, good girl. Casey, come. Come, good girl. That'll do. Let them go now. Casey! Come, Casey. I'll put you in. Casey, come here. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Deadly worker, but does not want to stop working when it comes time to stop working. Coming up to it now. Not so bad, still here. Still to be had. Although it'll be a bit harder to rob without wheels and an axle, but stranger things have happened. I decided to keep looking at this sheep here, and she's baiting one of the lambs. That's what's basically happened. I was wondering, he was doing a lot of baiting and running after, and he's trying to suck her from behind there. And it's just a typical case of sheep has two lambs and baiting one of them. Basically mothering up to the old lamb and beating the ram lamb. She's sexist. But yeah, that's common enough, it can happen. I pick you up maybe. Oh. There is a wee pin in the corner of this field. Like, the first thing to do would be to get her into the pin and give this fella a suck, because he's hungry. He's doing a lot of bleating and he needs to get a bit of milk. Some of that life-giving milk, eh? Huh? Karol. Just get in there, good girl. Come on. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Shh. First thing I want to do is give that ram lamb a suck because he's hungry. He's doing a lot of bleating. I'm not leaning hard against her there. I lean in a bit. Like it looks worse than this. I lean in a bit if she's trying to get away. But eventually she's staying put now and I'm actually not leaning hard against her at all. Just literally just holding her there. So I just have Casey out here to try and get her mothering instinct going. And she might let this ram lamb suck. He's sucking from behind. He's trying to get at her from behind there. That's a pure sign of a lamb that's not getting a suck, or, you know, just trying to sneak in behind. Poor fella. Look, he's starving now. The only great thing about it is that, like, he's a hungry lamb and he's working away. There's none of this sleepiness trying to push him up and put him on the tit. He's working away all by himself. Cross you, Casey? I'd say she'll have to come home, unfortunately. Or maybe it's a lovely wee pin here. I might potentially tie her, have a bit of rope, might just tie her to the gate or tie her to this. And just tie her for a couple of hours, let the lamb get its fill. She's not stopping him from sucking now. There you go. And now she's moved. Funny, isn't it? She's dunting him. Poor lamb, like, that's tough. Shh, Casey, here. Shh, shh, shh. Casey, here. Shh, shh. Like, the dog is good because the dog will make her kind of forget, like, which lambs are sucking her, like. And then he can get a feed, but I'm just going to have to tie her head. There's no other way around it, really. Tie her head, we'll give her water, and let this buck get a feed. And probably let her out after a couple of hours then, and hopefully it works out. I suppose we better go away and check these other sheep and then we'll come back to the Owen pair of lambs here and give you an update as to how they're getting on. Yeah, she's not happy to be tied up, but her lamb is not happy to be starving either. A funny thing, I wonder, is it nature? Because when she came off the mountain, I suppose like it's over a week ago now, she was giving up a wee bit. She was heavy, carrying twins, and she's a bit thin. Like, I wonder, is that nature? Like, just her deciding, no, I can only rear one lamb and just beat the other one. Just is that Mother Nature doing her thing and deciding to beat a lamb and only rear one because of the fact that she's quite thin and she hasn't, maybe she's deciding that she hasn't the condition to rear two lambs? Yeah, that's an interesting one. Anyway, let's go check the rest of the sheep. Stuck, are you? Oh, now you're out. And now this one's going away with our lamb. I'm not your mum. I ain't your mum. Fresh lamb landed just in time for evening time. Ooh, the ewe was a bit staggery there. She might have had a tough lambing. Good job. Hi girl. Come on, out the field with you. Bring your two lambs with you. Be gone now. I'd still be a little apprehensive to call it a win because I could come back in the morning and she could be beating that lamb again. But it looks like she's taking it for now anyway. Which is good, but sheep are funny. Okay, so something a wee bit different. The sheep have all been checked and it's a fairly good evening and things are looking alright. So I said to myself, I'll come out and do a bit of dog work. And we have a fella here, Rex, he's been in the shed there, and like while the kids have been exercising him, he hasn't really been doing much work. We'll go out and do a wee bit with him and see how we get on. Now, me, in terms of dog training, like, I'm definitely no expert handler by any stretch. I'll probably liken it to a farmer who can shear his own sheep. That's kind of the level I'm at in terms of dog training. In terms of, I can train a dog when I have to. Like, I trained Casey, and I trained a bitch before that, and a couple of wee dogs before that. So I can do it. So yeah, I'm going to give Rex a try, because I like him. He's a nice dog and he's showing potential. Right, so we have a few dry hoggets here in our paddock close to the house, so it's just ideal. This time of year, most sheep are lambing or heavy in lamb, but dry hoggets, absolutely perfect, because they can take a bit of a running, they can take a bit of exercise, and they'll be all right. What I'll be looking to do, he's stone mad for work now, so I'll probably just let him go and see what he does, and maybe let him go round them a bit and tire himself out, and just get that kind of initial madness out of him without doing much harm to the sheep or getting him into too many bad habits. And then yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Come by, come by. Well, he didn't need a second invitation anyway. Come by, Rex. Come by, come by. Bearing in mind now, he doesn't work for me at all, and he doesn't really do much work for anyone really. He's not like, there's been a little bit of training done with him, but mostly whatever he does here is going to be pretty natural. Away. So what would I do with him? Look, again, I'm no expert about training, but first couple of sessions I'd be looking for Rex to get to like me and like coming out working with me, and sort of build up a little bit of loyalty. So you wouldn't want to do too much shouting at them or be too hard on them, I'd say, in first initial sessions. You want them to get to like you, like, who's a good boy, Rex? So like, get him do plenty of work, give him a chance, give him plenty of work, and get him to enjoy it. Come by, so that he enjoys work with me. Then there's more of a chance of him listening to me and doing what I want at the end of the day, I suppose. I'll probably just, like, the sheep are kind of staying close to me. There's been a little bit of training done with these sheep. They're ideal, and they're staying together. So if I follow Rex around here, he's going to keep going around and around. A few good laps like that, maybe while telling him away while he's going to the right. And if he decides to switch and go the other way, you can start telling him come by. Just nice and clear. But yeah, come by, Rex, come by. But a few laps like that and keep him running around, and that'll tire him out rightly, which is what he wants at the end of the day. Give him a good bit of exercise. Come by, Rex, come by, come by. Nice looking out run there. Come by, keep going. Come by, Rex, come by. I'll keep following him around. Hopefully he'll go through and lift him off the hedge, lovely, and keep going. I'll try and get round after him. Come by, Rex, come by, come by. Nice dog though, he's definitely got potential. Oh boy, lie down. Does he lie down, I wonder? Lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie. No, he doesn't really have that yet, innit? We'll get that in him. We'll get that in him. So probably what I'll look to do next is get him to come back to me, because that's one of the things he's not really doing. He just kind of runs off, works away by himself, kind of like Casey really. Does his own thing. So I'll need to get him. You're not going to really want to bring him around farming if he won't come back to you and if you don't have control over him. That's key, because if you won't bring him farming, then he's not really going to get any better. But to bring a dog farming, you need a dog that you can trust. You can't have a dog that'll just decide to run after the sheep and take 20 minutes to catch him again, because that's no good, you know. When you're busy and you're on the job and you're flat out, you don't have time or energy for that. So yeah, I'll see if I can get him to come. To get him to come to me, I'll have to probably try and get in between him and the sheep and kind of stop him, and then I'll probably sort of crouch down and just invite him over to me. And it'll be easier to do it now when his tongue's hanging out and he's a bit more tired. Rex, come, so probably I'll try to. He's going to keep going now, but I might. Rex, good boy, Rex, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. So he came into me there pretty easy, so I'm going to give him a good pat. Good boy, Rex, good boy. Definitely want to him associate good vibes with coming over to me, then he'll be more likely to come back to me in the future. And also for a collie too, I hear that, I've heard it been said before, that they love to work. So if you're teaching him to come into you and trying to get his recall, I'll probably just let him work again. Come by. Like, I probably want to let him work again soon after, because it's all about associating in his head, like, positive with coming back to me. Like, if he not, you know, like, so say like the extreme negative of that would be that, you know, if he's doing something wrong, you call him back to you and then you give him a slap or something, or you shout at him or growl at him, and then you bring him in and throw him into the shed. Then what he's associating there is, oh, if I come back to him, I'm going to get a growling, I might get a slap, and I also won't be allowed work anymore. So I want the direct opposite of that. I want him to associate that if he comes back to me, he's going to get a pat, he's going to get praised, and he's going to be allowed to continue to work probably. And then he'll start to associate, just have a positive association with coming back to me, and then he's much more likely to do it then. And then have a specific command. Most of the time, the command to get a dog to come back would be like, call him by his name, you know. So Rex come, yeah, Rex come in to heel, some people say. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more Rex, and then I'm going to put him back in and get in and start editing this lambing video. Let me know in the comments if you like dog content, because I can do a bit more of it, you know. I could get the drone up, get some views of Ben Bulbin here behind me and a bit around Sligo, but most importantly, get a bit of dog training. Would you guys like more sheepdog content? Like, let me know in the comments if you would. Like, I could post an update and let you know how Rex is getting on, maybe in a couple of weeks time, if and when hopefully he's starting to improve. Or maybe trying another dog out as well, and maybe how I'm getting on with that. Tell the story of the dog and how he's progressing, how he's getting on, and maybe some new dogs if we get them in and start training them. So guys, if you like that kind of content, I can do it. So let me know in the comments if you would like it. So we're here in the same field that we spent a good bit of time in yesterday, and I've got a casualty. Horn Joe lamb. Wouldn't say it's a new one, because she's got passing colostrum, so that's a casualty from the bad weather. Is it a single now, or was it one of a twin? Hard to tell. This one's only due to have a single in it. She's got one lamb here, so it's not hers. It's a fresh lamb. I say he was only born last night. We Horn Joe lamb. Oh no, this is the sheep from yesterday, I think. Yep. Sore eye. Ram lamb has kind of whitish legs. Fake it. That is a good one. That's mad. So the ewe that I tied up yesterday, she had a ewe lamb and a ram lamb, and she was baiting the ram lamb and wouldn't take it. And I eventually think I got her to take the two lambs. And now this morning, the ewe lamb is dead, and the ram lamb that she was baiting and rejecting, she's running around with it now. That's mad. Not sure what happened. Like, they didn't look too bad. I don't know, did the weather just get it, or maybe she had she not enough milk for the two of them, or what's the story, I wonder. Just shows you won't beat nature. The ewe took one lamb and she was baiting away the other, and I tried to force nature. I said, no, you'll take your two lambs and you'll rear both of them. And I made her take the two of them. And now this morning, the other lamb's gone. And she ends up with what she wanted from the start, which is one lamb. Evening checks. Absolutely terrible evening. We have a sheep up here who was prolapsed. The harness is on her and she's going lambing now. Might possibly have one lamb out already, but we'll probably catch her, take the harness off, get the second one out. And it's a terrible evening for any lamb to come, but hopefully they'll be alright. Ready for action, Casey? Hopefully the dog can distract her. Dog can distract her. No, you stay where you are, Teresa. Walk on. Casey, walk on. She can see me though, she knows I'm advancing in. Lay down, Casey. Walk on, Casey. Casey, walk on. She's gonna launch out of the corner now. Lie down. This harness off her. Suppose. How are you getting on, wee fella? You picked a good evening to come into the world, didn't you? Ugh. Oh, 100%. If the first one's out, then the second one's going to come. Oh, she's fairly wild. She's fairly wild. No shortage of energy anyway. She's not sick or anything, like, I wouldn't say. Now, girl. Let's get the second one out of you. Yeah, but I'll zoom in if I need to. In the editing. Good boy. Push now, girl. Horn ram lamp. Another horn ram lamb, yeah. He's got a tight out pair of horns on him, hasn't he? Wake up and take a breath. It's fun out here. He's a lot warmer where he was, but... Hello. Now, girl. Two for the price of one. Good girl. Easy now, easy. Easy. She's very kitty. Very kitty. Sit down. She is licking it though, so. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, she was very fond of that first one. Oh. Harness out. 2 lambs out. Lovely job. Let's get in out of this